first delivery. Taking Sea Bandit up to Napa Valley Marina from Berkeley Marina. We'll see how it goes. We're pretty excited. We're definitely overpacking, but we're a little nervous, so we'll see. Jack spent days working on the twin Ford Lehman engines to make sure they were ready for the delivery. He ran them for over 6 hours, checked coolant and oil levels, and despite having been sitting untouched for over 6 years, they fired right up and seemed to be running pretty well. Once we felt ready to leave, we untied the dock lines, said goodbye to Berkeley Marina, and headed to fuel up. Here we go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Team spirit! How do you feel, Captain Jack?
Pretty good. Can't complain. It's not a bad office.
Yeah, not bad at all. We're excited. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. Sea Bandit, be good to us. We were supposed to take the boat up to Napa, but we got to the fuel dock at Emery Cove, and the boat is pretty much empty, and we went to open up the diesel deck fittings to fill up the tanks, and they're completely seized and totally not gonna open. So we're hoping we can get back to Berkeley Marina, at least with the fuel that we have in the tanks, and let those fittings sit with some PB blaster or some WD-40 and try again hopefully on Friday, but we'll see. It's kind of silly because we spent all this time waking up early and getting all the way out here, and it's not gonna happen today, but that's boating for you. I'm sitting up on the bow, heading out, leaving Emery Cove. There's our trusty captain up above.
Failure to launch.
Failure to launch.
Well, it's the third day of trying to fix this daggone boat. Bronze and salt water don't really mix very well.
Here's our deck fitting that we've been trying to open for days now. It's obviously
it's supposed to open right around here, but it is completely seized. We're trying not to.
We've tried this. Hasn't worked. We've tried banging on it with our hammer. Hasn't worked. So now, the last try before we take the fitting off from down below will be to hopefully drill new holes on opposite sides here and hopefully be able to get a good grip on that fitting. We definitely learned that before embarking on a delivery, we should always check that we can remove the fuel fittings easily.
Bronze, so it's gonna take
Our last attempt was to heat it up using our trusty heat gun. This hose right there, if you can see, it's connected to the deck fitting. And this black tank right here is our fuel tank.
Alright, well, give me a smile at least.
Here I go.
Adios.
Down into the hole.
I love boat projects. Guaranteed to take 10 times longer than possible. Well, I've been on this for 9 hours now. You're not going anywhere.
Woohoo! Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen. Check this old hose out. Finally got it off. They did some crazy attachment here. That looks like a metal hose barb fitting. Never seen that on a fuel fitting before. After climbing around in the engine room for hours, we finally found out why it was so hard to get the fitting off.
We tried to get this deck fitting out and it went up about here and then it didn't come out any further, and it was because there's all these crazy contraptions, as most boats have, So this one here, and there's no way that this piece is going to get through there, but this is a bronze piece from 1973 that can't get anymore, but there's no way we can make it work. But hey, it's boat life, you know, it's the repair business. But we're gonna push this delivery back until next week or whenever we can make it happen safely. So until next time.